What's going on, YouTube? It's Q back here again with another video for you. In today's video, I'm here to take my 2024 Acura Integra Type S to the dealership. Why? Because I got an oil leak on it. So I didn't notice this oil leak in my driveway. It's been sitting in the garage. Haven't been driving the car as much. I haven't completed my first service yet. I'm at about 6,000 miles right now. So the first service, they won't do an oil change so you get down to 15%. And I called them around 5,000 miles. That's when I got my previous Integra, the A-Spec technology package. I got the oil done at 15 or 5,000 miles, but they won't do it on the Type S. So they changed from 23 model year to the 24. So let me get that checked out today. So thankfully I got this catback exhaust from Miltech on it, and shout out to ARC for getting the exhaust done. He pointed out the oil leak for me. So he said it's leaking from the top. You can see the oil leaking somewhere from the top on down. Acura, I gotta make an appointment to talk to y'all real soon, very soon. And it's even on the shield down here. So we got oil up on the shield up underneath once we took that down. You can really see it here. You got a lot of oil. What's been going on? Yeah, I got to see the dealership ASAP. Looks terrible. I did have someone comment that it could be from the valve cover. Somebody in the Type R had the same type of issue, so I'm going to get that checked out. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pay a little bit of money today. They said it's like a $200 down payment that I got to pay, or deposit. If it is my fault, then that goes for the inspection of the car. But if not, that money comes back to me, as it should be free. I got free maintenance, free warranty, or under warranty and a free maintenance for 2 years. Acura's not doing their job with that, for the oil change that is, but that's my big complaint. So the catback will not void the warranty. Should have nothing to do with the oil leak. It doesn't have anything to do with the oil leak, so they shouldn't be able to refute that. I know a lot of people are scared to mount their cars. And while I'm there, I'm going to get this glob of clear coat that I pointed out a while ago. It's just like extra clear coat down there, and this up here is just dirt. And also the fitment of my front bumper, I need to get that aligned. So while I'm there, I might as well get everything changed, and the oil change. I'm gonna plead with them, change the oil that's leaking. Let's get it all done at the same time so I don't have to come back. So that's what we're doing in today's video. A lot of y'all wanted to get an update on it, so we're here to do that today. So I got an appointment, so I'm about to go there right now. No shuttles, no loaner car, so I got to sit there and wait for the car to be done. And hopefully I don't have to leave it. Maybe, I don't care if I have to leave it. So I got a Type R at home right now, along with my other car, so I don't care. But hopefully they can just take care of it quickly. So before I get to the dealership, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell about the channel. Let's jump into it. Acura of Troy, where I purchased this car, back for its first service unexpectedly. About 1 hour later, I got 1.5 out of 3 problems fixed. First thing that they did fix, the door. They did it as best as they could. The wire isn't sticking out like it used to, so that's good. Second thing, which I think I might still have them look at, it still looks a little bit off. So now I'm wondering if they just built my car with the bumper just crooked, quality issues, or is it the dealership? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Is this a little bit off? It kind of looks off, but I don't know. Does it look better than it did before? Can you tell? Doesn't look that bad standing back here. Actually, it's the gap. It might be okay. I don't know. But this gap over here seems a little bit bigger than this side. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Am I tripping? Let me check out the other side over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have them look at that again. I ain't got time for it today. I hate dealing with dealerships. I'm gonna see if they can do something a little bit more, because it's still a little bit off. I don't like that. Well, I just have to live with that. I don't want to, but that's what it is for right now. The oil leak. So that did not get fixed today, so they had to order parts. So we have a faulty vacuum pump gasket, which they had to order, and it'll be here next week. They'll call me back once the part is here so they can put it back on. Shouldn't take much longer, but that's gonna be it, and it's gonna be free of charge. I don't know who was on the phone, but it wasn't the courtesy person in service, but the service advisor I was working with today. Very nice, very courteous, very polite. It's a pleasure dealing with him. So I'll be back next week and let y'all know what else is what. And I don't know, y'all let me know about this front bumper. That's bothering me more than the oil leak at this point. Back with the Integra to get the work done here. They said it could take hours, so it took about 2 weeks to make it back here. So we'll see how long it takes. So leaving the dealership now, had to call the lift. I'm too bougie for this, man. I can't stand this. But the problem is, when I put this picture on the screen, there's an oil leak coming from the head between these 2 points, and they thought it was the one part that they ordered, but it wasn't. So now they have to break the engine down and go on the Acura Tech forums to see what's going on. They have to talk to Acura corporate about this leak. And I got to catch a lift home. They don't have shuttle services or loaner cars, so that kind of sucks. It's the reason I go with Acura over Honda. One of my preferences, because you do get luxurious stuff like that, but not at this Acura dealership, so I should have went to another one. But I'll continue. They said 3 to 4 days before the part comes in, so the car's got to sit here. I got a one-man the Miata, so see y'all later. I just had the best, worst lift experience I've ever had. The driver, extra friendly, great job, leaving an A+ for that. But the car was filthy, damaged on the outside, don't care about the damage. But the interior smelled like dog in there, and there was like little bugs flying around, and the seat was wet. He said his car just gets wet on the inside when it rains, but it's not coming from the leaks, and he's a mechanic or something. He would be. But yeah, the seat was damp, and it just smelled bad. So it's been 9 days later, dropped it off on a Wednesday. It's a Friday. My car is finally ready. So what they did, I'm going to just put it on the screen because I don't feel like reading all of that. But long story short, the part that they put on here to replace, it didn't fix the oil leak. So what they had to do to rebuild the top half of the engine, rebuild the heads of the engine, I guess. So now we should be good. But as they just pulled my car around, haven't even driven it yet, let's take a look and see what I see. So this is my winter set of tires. Do you see that curb rash right there? I ain't do that. That's fresh right there. So about to walk right up on in here and see what that's all about. So yeah, sir, we're not done here. We'll talk about it in a minute, but I gotta get that checked out.
Every angle but that.
It's a video, not.
No, you came around. You've got everything on. I saw you walk around, but you purposely didn't take one of that wheel. As soon as you got to the wheel, you walked away from it.
Don't play that. Wow. Do not play that.
You're doing it to me.
I'm not doing it to you.
You absolutely are.
First thing that they did fix, the door. They did it as best as they could. So the video was about this wire that was hanging out of here, because we got shoddy work coming here. It's about my front hood. That is that got fixed. The shoddy wiring that was done. Only the service.
Sir, the wire is still right there. It goes right over the pinch weld.
It was hanging out. Okay. It's been hanging out since it was installed. My front bumper is misaligned. It's been that way. Whoever installed the illuminated emblem, they didn't align it the right way. It's still
Sir,
not
it's
aligned.
nothing but a plastic clip that holds it in there.
It's misaligned. It's not
There
about
is
it
no
being.
alignment. It snaps into a clip.
It's not lined up. That's off.
That's exactly the way they come.
That is not how they come. Are you serious? Are you
Sir,
serious?
what else can I do?
Are you serious? You can't do anything for me.
What else can I do for you, sir?
Nothing.
Okay. All right.
So you're saying that I purposely didn't show my rear wheel because I'm here for my engine problems?
No, you're telling me you
hood.
had a picture of it and then you showed it
I
to
didn't
me.
say I don't take pictures. I take videos.
And you got right to this point and you stopped, but you got the front wheel, you got the
Because it's
fender,
about my
you got-
engine. I would only take an engine.
Okay.
Why would I take a picture of the rear of my car? This only stood out because it's plain as day. It's the scuff on my wheel. And that's a shame.
And I'm sorry that you can't remember where it happened, but
So this is that's a shame, man. That's terrible.
okay.
So,
As I told you, we drove it straight
this
into the
is it.
shop.
That's my own tire. Y'all saw that I brought it here in the rain, and now this is dry. This is a dry mark. You're going to see rocks fall off here.
Yes, we drove it right into the shop.
Right
and
into a
it's-
curve.
No.
And this is the dry mark on here. That's fresh. Rocks are falling off here right now. That's fresh. That was like done today. That's not when I dropped it off. You see the dust coming off. I brought it here and
pulled right out.
So let me show y'all what we see when we get outside of here. Curb right there. It's a curb right outside the garage where I dropped the car off at. The car was sitting over here. What do we have right outside here? A curb. And that's not even to say what's on the other side of the service wall. Like they scraped my wheel. You see tire marks on this one. Like,
I don't see any tire marks at all, sir. I see paint. We paint the curbs.
Yeah, you got to cover it up what you hit. All right. Passenger side is fine. Driver side fine. Now I really have to do a walk around the whole car. Let me make sure it start up before I get blamed for not bringing the engine here. Make sure we got the oils in here. Oil life 20%. Nobody even reset the oil life.
Can't hear the words you're saying, sir.
The oil life wasn't reset if I got an oil change. I didn't get an oil change. I was just told that I got an oil change. I had oil leaking.
The oil was replaced, but the oil filter was not.
Why wouldn't they do an oil change?
Acura only does what it takes to resolve whatever the condition was.
It's already here. You can do an oil change too?
Did you ask, where's your paperwork? Did you ask for one?
No, but it was leaking. It's constantly leaking oil. It's at 20%. The threshold is 15%.
Acura will only pay for it after it goes below. Yep, at 15.
Tough customers. All right. Well, I'm out of here. All right. Thanks for the ride, Justin.
Yeah. You check the oil pressure on it? Do it got a gauge or it don't have a gauge? Make sure you good.
I'm assuming we are.
It's
Right.
fired back up.
Yeah.
Hit the hood too. Check the oil.
Yeah, let me check up under here. I can't even trust this man's work. I'm gonna pull it on out. I was just told by the service technician that I would have my oil still at 20%. They just replaced the engine. They said they replaced what came out of here, so whatever was dropping, they replaced that. Y'all heard that yourself. That's terrible. I can't make this up. We got Early Enterprise here. Brought me here in the Fox body. OG subscribers, remember we went to go pick that up down in Ohio, Columbus.
I can get in this new thing.
Oh, let's see. Take some finagling.
Does it have a dipstick on these things? Or
do we have a dipstick? I'm gonna have to take it to the other Acura dealership, man.
They might not even have a dipstick on these things.
It's gotta be though. That's like some BMW type stuff. Maybe it's not though. Oh, there we go. Most ubiquitous look.
Man, where's the oil?
Oh my God.
Am I tripping?
Dog. Terrible, man.
It's a quart and a half or 2 quarts low.
These dudes are terrible.
Yeah.
2 quarts low, you said?
At least a quart and a half to 2. It's halfway up the stick. I assume full is right there. That's wild.
Yeah, like how they not replace the oil? They see it's bone dry now.
Tell them come put some oil in this thing. Cause you drive it off with it low and you back in the same issue.
Right.
Well, I don't want
Nah, cause they about to
do your thing. Yeah.
they about to close. I'm gonna just go to another dealership. I ain't even gonna deal with them. But yeah, y'all saw what's happening. So you see what the problem was. The car. Yeah, ain't even got time to deal with this. I'm gonna wrap the video up. Thank you all for watching. Don't come to this Acura dealership. And with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, browse the channel, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out. So as I showed y'all earlier in the video, whoever was pulling the car out the garage didn't even know how to take the e-brake off. And y'all saw that. That was like 2 weeks ago by now. So they don't know what they're doing here. And the person that was in the car didn't know how to to take off the e-brake on the manual transmission. He was just sitting there about to stall, just revving the car, it's not moving. And he had to call another guy, like, hey, how do I get this thing to move? So that tells you what kind of incompetence we dealing with here. So I just made it home, still thinking about what just happened. Like, this dealership, the guy in particular, service manager, I don't know who he was, but he would not accept blame at all. And he was just putting the blame on me. He was deflecting, like, no, you did that, you did that. And he said that they only drove into the service bay and out. There's 8 extra miles on my car, and they have it documented on their own paperwork. Miles in, 6,785. Miles out, 6,793. So he's just lying, man. And that's not a good look, Acura. So y'all need to do something about that. Do something about my wheel. And yeah, and another thing, I'm not even sure if it was on camera or not. Dude was saying that, because I showed the damage here, you can see it clear as day popping out. And he was like, oh, it looks like you damaged it right here as well. That's just dirt. My car is dirty. That wipes right off. So he was just looking to place blame on me. He thought I dented it. I don't know what the guy's problem was, but yeah, this is what dealerships do, the kind of stuff you got to deal with. I encourage all of y'all to take y'all cameras, just have everything out, record everything,